So you have sharpened your knife. You can't feel any burr. It is similarly sharp. Slices paper. However, it shows dull on the sharpness tester. And it cannot cut the cigarette rolling paper. So, what is wrong with this edge? It has a wire edge. As you start cutting with this knife, it will dull in no time because the wire edge will fold under the load. The wire edge is a weak edge formed from the root of the burr. The burring of this knife is not finished yet. We must remove the root of the burr before we can use this knife. Let me show how to detect the wire edge if you do not have the sharpness tester. Use a fishing line like this, rated to 7 pounds, or near that. 8 pounds is good as well. Stretch it some way, like the primitive tightener I use. Stretch it and cross cut. Check under good light if the very edge has got a tiny dent in the point of the cut. The wire edge will dent, while the cleaned burred apex will not. This dent is seen with the naked eye. I will try to take a shot of it for you. So you found out the wire edge is there. How do we remove the root of the burr? We remove the root of the burr by honing at a higher angle. Attention, the higher angle must be just right to remove the root of the burr and not to round the edge, or you will blunt your knife.
And can you not do that? You'll blunt them. Ooh, do you hear that, lads? He says we'll blunt the knives.
The simplest method is by honing on a hanging strop. We rediscovered the hanging strop for knives. we strop with the bevel flat on the moderately tangent strop and downward pressure on the blade enough to curve the strop. This provides for the high angle stropping at the apex. We do not use any honing compounds on the henning strop and let the burnishing work. This way we have no risk of abrading away the apex or rounding the edge. Watch the effect of stropping on this knife. Quite a difference, isn't it? The henning strop works well on mainstream knives, but in our workshop we use our scientifically proven method because it gives a better edge and works well for all knife steels, including the hard alloy high-end knives. We remove the root of the burr on a solid rock-hard felt run on tomic that we set at a higher than the edge angle. How much higher depends on the steel. Shelf is a little dusty because it's the first time I use this wheel. They always dust when used for the first time.
First time?
This way we hone away the root of the burr. We call this process derooting. We've experimented a lot, and the best way to remove the root of the burr is by honing on the rock hard felt with 1 micron diamonds. So this felt has this diamond suspension. It is 1 micron, grit 14,000. Check the sharpness. Quite an improvement compared to the knife done on the strop. Appreciate the difference. That was sliced. Let's try the push cut.